Hey guys, I'm Grestar, and how about we react to RWBY Volume 1, Chapter 11, Jaunedice? Do you get it? Also, apparently this is a part 1, just so you know. As always, this will not follow my typical Let's Watch format in that this will only have me. If you want to actually watch the episode along with me, you're going to have to open it on your own, so you can download it preemptively, or have it in another window, or tab, or whatever. But I am going to be using this one right here, so click this handy dandy thumbnail if you want to go straight to the video. It's just on Rooster Teeth's YouTube channel, under the RWBY playlist. So yeah, click this, and we'll be good. So last time, in The Badge and the Burden Bar 1 and 2, it was basically just about RWBY and Weiss's relationship. Again, not like romantic, but just relationship in the general sense. And we got to meet one of the professors. I forget his name, or I didn't hear his name properly, I don't know. And we got to learn, I guess, like a couple names of some of the Grim Beasts. Only Beowulf is sticking out in my mind. But yeah, so we're getting like very minor introductions and very gradual character building and development. With, you know, the very little time that they have to actually interact, but we are getting somewhere at least. This one, just based upon the name, I have to assume is about Jaune. So, yay, because I do like him, and so I'm hoping that we'll get some more development from him. And, yeah, aside from that, I honestly don't have much else to say, so with that, let's get to watching. Alright guys, I'm going to say 3, 2, 1, play, and when I say play, you hit play. That should hopefully help us synchronize well enough. So, 3, 2, 1, play. There we go. Alright, if you match up that headbanging too, that should totally do it for you. In case you were lost. But you know, of course I'll have the time going in the corner too, so hopefully that helps as well. At least you'll be close, you know? You'll at least be close to it. If you're off by like a couple seconds, I'd say you did something wrong, so. Yep, there's the intro of RWBY. Dun dun dun. That wasn't a dun 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 moment. I don't know why. Hey, look, it's them. I know Jaune, of course. I don't remember the other one. Oh, was he from Cardinal? Or is he actually in Juniper? And that did not work out for you, did it, bud? Okay. Hopefully not. I mean, we all knew it wasn't a real fight, right? Oh, okay. It's been weeks now. Guys, they have health bars that they can actually look at. He does not like Jaune. The Vital Festival? Okay. Well, alright. Oh, she's so sad because she likes a Jaune. Go comfort him, Pyrrha. Or we'll just be on Nora now. Yay! Right. There's one way of putting it. We've all been there. See ya from Cardinal. I was right. The little flails. Why is it rocket propelled? Okay. That seems like a very strange thing to have in a school. Yes! Why does she have bunny ears? Now I'm still waiting for an explanation. Oh, a faunus? I assume like flora and fauna, right? Episode end! I called it! I am so good at this, guys! Alright, I'm checking the time now, so y'all don't have to wait for me to do it later. Alright. Yep. And then we'll wait. Okay, so this episode was 4 minutes. Oh, let me take these up. This episode was 4 minutes and 50 seconds long, and it's hard. It's one of those hard things. I liked this episode because of what it did contain, but as always, short, lack of content. And it's one of those things where I really do have to watch the second part before I can say what it was even about, you know, because without the second part, it is rather empty. I still wholeheartedly believe that they should, instead of doing it that way, should have just had Jaunedice be one longer episode, you know, combine parts 1 and part 2. I'm aware that they can't go back and change it, but, you know, from a critiquing perspective, I totally think that they should have just done that, you know, taken the extra time and whatnot. I don't know if the time was limited, whatever, I wasn't involved in the staff, but just from a viewer's perspective, that's what I would have to say. Like, I think that instead of having part 1 and part 2 that told, like, kind of a more full story, because it still isn't a full story from parts 1 and part 2 from like the other previous examples, but you know, it would have been better at least. But like, and that's why it's hard, because I did like this episode, because, you know, the characters are really enjoyable and everything. You know, I like Jaune as a character, and we did get to see some more, maybe not some growth with him, but we did get to see, you know, like his bullying and his friends stepping up for him, and we did get introduced to the faunus, I believe they were called. And that's cool, that's interesting. Oh, and just the fact that the Cardinals are apparently antagonists. Like, I didn't know that they were gonna do, I didn't expect that. I did wonder why we weren't seeing them as much as, you know, Juniper. I obviously knew RWBY was the main team, so, you know, Juniper was, I was kind of surprised that they were so prevalent, but since they were prevalent, wasn't sure why Cardinal wasn't. Now I know, because they're douchebags, you know, so that's about it. And yeah, I can't really say anything else until part 2. That's when it's gonna wrap everything up. I just really wish that they had earlier on made these more complete episodes, so I didn't have to wait for another episode just to try to finish what the first one started. Like, that's not a good system to have, but, you know, y'all know how I feel about that by now. So let me know what you guys think about this episode in the comments below. Again, do not spoil things or I will hate you. But yes, comments, just be nice, don't spoil things. Let me know what you thought. And, right, part 2, if you'd like to see that, go ahead and click this handy dandy annotation right here, and it will hopefully take you to it if I have linked it in time. Yeah, alright, so with that, we're calling it here. Oh my gosh, they use health bars! Cue outro, go!